I thought we were outstanding in terms of our performance. Everything we asked of the players today, in terms of how they approach it and what we wanted out of them. I think to a man I can't be much prouder of them. But finals are decided normally on big moments, and the big moments haven't gone in our favour today. We've conceded from a set piece. We shouldn't have given the set piece away. There was no panic. And then once you've given it, you've got to defend it better. There's 3 of them standing in an offside position, but unfortunately we play in a league where there's no VAR, so we've got to defend that better. But that aside, I thought we were outstanding. We created all the best chances. I don't know what the rest of the stats are, but they're not important. But I can't ask any more of me players in terms of what they gave me today. Well, it's a big moment. A penalty at that time and them going down to 10 men. If you execute there and then, it puts you in a much stronger position. Unfortunately, we haven't took our chance on that big moment, and people will look back at that moment as the chance for us to swing the whole game and the whole momentum in our favour. Although we were much the stronger team throughout the 90 anyway. He was the nominated penalty taker. It was nothing to do with James passing the buck or anything like that. I decided that we needed to change that up. Look, I'm not going to sit here and look for excuses. I'm not the type of person that blames or looks for excuses. You know, the big moments have gone against us today. We're all responsible for that. But the reality is, at the top end of football, you'd expect the linesman to get one of them right out of the 3 that were standing in an offside position. Yeah, it's tough, but that's where we need to be better. We need to take one of them chances. I'm not sure what the corner count was, but it seemed to me that it was well in our favour. Chances on goal, I think they've had 1 chance on goal, which is an offside chance, but unfortunately it's gone against us. In terms of the performance, I can't ask for no more from my players. I'm proud of them. To a man, every single one of them across the board carried out exactly how we wanted it to look. But finals are decided on big moments, and we never executed today, and other things went against us, unfortunately. Good question. I mean, I think it's taken something away from the game. So I'd be a liar if I said I'm 100% in favour for it. But one thing I do know is that the officials up here need some support and some help, I think, for sure, because there's too many things, not just for our club, but across the board, that maybe they miss or they need a bit of support on. That's my job, to make sure it doesn't. So we've got a huge game on Thursday. There's no better game to bounce back from. I'll stay with these players on the evidence of what I've seen today, performance-wise. I'm staying right with them, right behind them. I'm right in it. And on the evidence of today, we might have to suffer for a little bit, of course. I get all that. We have to soak it up, remember it, and be ready to go and give ourselves another opportunity. And that type of performances will get us where we want to get to. Look, I mean, that's a question you'd have to ask the player himself. I can only go off what I see in training and what I see in other games, in terms of his sharpness, in terms of how he normally takes his chances. You know, he's had some real good opportunities to score today, and sometimes it's about persistence and carrying on, and hopefully that'll turn for him. But in terms of how he's thinking, that's a question for Alfredo. I've got a big job to pick them all up, because as you can imagine, it's a tough one and it's a raw one right now. But this is football at the top. That's why this is such a big job, and you know, we'll suffer and then we'll bounce back. I think the feeling, Dom's, pretty similar in terms of how you feel. I'm gutted for the players, because one moment decided, well, a couple of moments have decided the cup final, but if you look at the performance, I don't think they could have given me any, or give themselves any more. I think I'm gutted for them more, you know. But it is what it is. We need to just take that one on the chin. I'd have to see them incidences again. I'd have to see them again. I'd have to have another look. I think the one we got was blatant. I think that the officials got that wrong, bang on. It was denying an obvious goal scoring chance. I'd have to have a look at the other instances. I haven't had a chance to look at them all back. Well, look, we picked a real bold and brave bench today and tried to be really bold with our decisions in terms of substitutions, trying to get 2 number 9s and 2 goal scorers up there, trying to get more pace, more creation within it. That's why we took Glenn off. He's on a yellow card as well. So I think we threw everything at it. But looking over it, we haven't took the big moments in the game. We haven't grabbed them. One was the penalty, obviously, and I can't remember the exact number, but we created at least 5-6 other decent moments to go and score. You've got to take them if you want to win cup finals. Okay, thanks a lot.